It's literally 10:30. Hey guys, it's Lily and I'm back. Today I'm going to be talking about traveling. So we all travel, of course, and there's like these long flights that we do not like. So I'm going to help you pack your bags, do stuff at the airport. So the first hack is a hair hack. So this can be good for girls or boys. I understand some boys have long hair and it can work for them, of course. So I'm going to show you my curly hair, and this is natural, okay? And this hurts. Alright, this is my curly hair. You can see it's really, really curly. And I got this from my father, and I love my curly hair, but I mostly straighten it. But when I'm going to fly to the United States, I'm not going to be flattening it because I don't like to make it flat with the curly iron or the straightening iron because it makes me itch my head and I don't want that. So this is what you do from the night before. You go shower, you dry your hair, you brush it out nicely, and you can put it in a ponytail like I did, or you can also braid it. So I mostly put it in a ponytail, and I use one of my scrunchies. You can use normal, but I feel like scrunchies are better. So I just use this brush that I started using and put my hair up in a ponytail, like this, and then I sleep the whole night. And I wake up and I just go to the airport. Maybe I just refix my ponytail so it looks a little nicer. Alright, number 2 is actually comfortable clothes. You have to wear some PJs, anything that's comfortable with. Like when you're flying, you really have to be comfortable. I don't know how people fly with their jeans. That's just no. An absolute no. What am I doing with my hands? Alright, so maybe you can wear a hoodie, a sweatshirt, something just like warm and comfortable, and some fuzzy socks. So I know that on these long flights, they might give you like a blanket, some fuzzy socks, or something. I know that they do that, but you can also bring your own if you want to. Tip number 3. So, tip number 3 is actually a really good tip for me, of course. I'm going to start using this tip more and more. Eat your breakfast at the airport. When you eat your breakfast at the airport, you don't have to think about in the morning that you want to eat your breakfast. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to prepare a big breakfast, I'm going to prepare a small breakfast, I'm going to make cornflakes, I'm going to make sandwich. You're just going to get so mixed up, you're not going to know. So when you're gonna come to the airport, you're gonna check in and then you're relaxed, that you're not stressed out or anything. You go in, you buy something, and you just sit down at your lunch and eat. And that's very good because you're not gonna have to stress out and just like eat so fast. You're like, oh my god, my taxi's here, my car is here, I have to drive. So it's a really good tip for me, of course. Tip number 5. So, when you're in a long flight, it can cause some dry skin because it's not the exact same air down here, not there, in the airplane. So when the doors shut, it's not the exact same breath that you're taking the outside or inside. So your skin can get really dry, and you would need some moisturizer for that. For example, hand cream, lip balm, or anything like that. I have a hand cream right here. It's like just a normal hand cream that you can use. I also have this one if you just like need smaller hand cream, so it's good. For my lip balm, I use my lip balm that I got from my doctor. So it's basically a cream for everything that I have, my hands, my face, because I have a lot of eczema, and it's really good for me to use this cream. So I just squeeze some in there and just like, and it's really good actually. It burns a little bit, but that burn is a good burn, so it can help. And here I use a normal lip balm too. You can put this on like before the airport, just like this, and then you can just go, and then you can put on the other one after the airport, so in the airplane. And I do that for me especially because my skin is really dry and sensitive, and I really need that. Water is also very important. You would need to stay really hydrated so your skin doesn't dry out. Tip number 6, makeup. This tip is about makeup. So when you're flying somewhere, we all know that you have to wear makeup. We want to look good, and I'm not judging you for that. I also do that. So for that, wear a little bit of makeup. Some concealer, some eyeshadow, just a little bit of mascara, some blush. It's not that much. Do not wear a lot of makeup because you won't feel good, because your face is not gonna be that pampered when you're going up on the airplane. So the best thing you can do is have moisturizer. I have a lot of these, and I'm not lying. So this is like a spray bottle moisturizer, and this is just like a pump moisturizer, and they're like the same one. I just like spray some of there, put some of there. So mostly you can only have 100 millimeters on the airplane to take up with you, and this is like 70, this is like 50, and this is like 20 or something. So it's best that you have like, just take a little bit under 100 millimeters so you can know. So it's really good actually, because when you're going up on the plane, you're gonna feel that you're gonna really need this, even with the hand cream or the lip balm. So it's really good. Tip number 7. This tip is still about makeup. So we all know when we put our makeup in the luggage and we come back to the hotel and we open it up, we all know that it's destroyed, and we're sad and we're mad and we don't want that. So I'm going to sharing a little tip with you guys on that. So we get like these little pad balls. It's not a ball, it's like a pad, and you just open this and you just put it like right here. You can put 2 if you want. So it's like a pillow, and you just close it up, and how many times they would hit it, it will like never break, just because it's like a pillow for thing, and it won't take a lot of your makeup off. You can do the same thing with these. This is like perfect. So I would put like 2 on this, so I would be 100% sure it's okay. And then it will be perfectly fine because it's like a pillow. You can even, if you want it to be extra secure, you can even put it like down here with the other, so it can hold extra secure, and just close it up. And it's just like perfectly fine. I'm gonna use this tip when I'm gonna fly very soon. It's gonna be really good. And just when you open it up, you could see that it's like holding really good. Tip number 8. So we all know that we always want our mouth fresh when we fly somewhere. So you would also need your like toothpaste bottle and some gum. Gum is really important because it keeps your ears from closing. They keep it popped open, and you also have your like fresh mouth. Even though you're flying, you will always have like this fresh scent in your mouth. When you're flying long flights, you will also need some toothpaste, and that's really good. So maybe you're not finding a sample, maybe you don't have time and you had this sample, you have just this big one. This is a lifesaver for me. It's really good. It's not even that hard. You just put this and just squeeze, and it gets like, yeah, this was too much. You just get like all the toothpaste in there. And then when you're flying somewhere, maybe you have the same toothpaste that you use 24/7. So this is a really good tip, and it really helps me. Tip number 9. So this is a really, really good tip for me. I think it's a nice tip, and it will help me out a lot. So we all know we have like these charging cables that we really get mad at, that they're always out. So I have this solution for you. If you want to keep this closed, get them in like this, and take the long side and go in, and now it's just like holding, so it won't get out because it's holding from both sides, and it's really good. I even did it with my iPhone charger, and this is the nice tip. You can also put them in a sunglass case. so they would keep display from each other. You can also use like these small cable things, but this is just like the string of it. And you can just close it and you don't have to worry because they're just in here and it's perfectly fine. So I really like this hack. I'm gonna use it this time too. There's so many hacks that I'm gonna use that I'm so happy about. Tip number 10. This is a really good tip for me. I think it's a good tip for you. So some airplanes do not have TVs that you want to watch on maybe. So this is a really nice tip that I used a lot of times when I flew somewhere. So you need to go to Netflix for this tip. Maybe you want to watch some movies on the way there. So you can actually download movies on Netflix these days. I would watch To All the Boys I Loved Before. It's a really nice movie. It's one of my favorite movies. You press download on the side. So let's see. Let's go to the kissing booth maybe. And you press download on the side. And then you go to downloads and it's like downloading. And you just watch the movie off internet. You don't need any internet. You don't need anything that has service. You just need to watch the movie on your phone. And this is a really nice tip because you're not gonna have to stress about, oh my god, what am I gonna do on the airplane? And that's the tip for you. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like my tips. I hope you can use them. And if you have more tips, comment them down below. I'm not going to be posting on Tuesday next week. I'm going to be posting on Friday because I'm going to fly to the United States and it's going to be so much fun. So, see you guys on Friday. Bye!